Swift and silent, you stole the bounty of others. A crow that...
Game.
I've not seen a wilderness like this before.
Ooh. I'm gaming. I didn't start the timer.
Swift and silent, you stole the bounty of others. A crow that plunders our crops. A stray dog.
I've not seen a wilderness like this before.
Fakes for the best Ster, but it's your first time chat. What's going on? What? I don't believe you. You've never seen fake Ster before.
I am ready. I'm still breathing. That's a good sign.
Love that for me.
I've seen lion eyes. Farewell.
Fine work. Stay sharp out there.
That's a lot of enemies.
Wisdom.
No. Lurker erasure, but he's clearly not a lurker. I will never forget this. Ow.
Wisdom.
The worms will have to wait a bit longer for
Oh god! Saw that coming. Damn, there were so many.
Swift and silent, you stole the bounty of others. A crow that
I've not seen a wilderness like this before.
I didn't have chest armor either, so they just kind of walked on me. We also didn't get a 3-link. Wasn't a great start. I mean, most of the time, I'm not going to get a 3-link as well. But still, we hope.
I'm still breathing, that's a good sign.
fine work with. Farewell.
That's a short bow. I didn't know you could see short bows in the shop at level 1. No timer? There is a timer. I'll fix it. I'm gonna pause when I get to mud flats. Yo, what the fuck? I gotta be... There it is. Please tell me I'm doing this layout right. I am not.
The worms will have to wait a bit longer for this meal.
Wisdom.
I need to get a better sound for when I pick up quest items for League Start to really motivate me. It needs to be excruciatingly loud. You plan to League Start? Viper Strike Pathfinder. But it's not going to look like Viper Strike Pathfinder because we're going to use Poisonous Concoction to like level fucking 70. Yeah, I thought I would have to travel through the middle. I missed.
I've seen you. I'd almost stop. Goodbye.
Got a job? Stay sharp out there.
Pausing. This is an important thing to figure out, which is way more important than it seems. I didn't get Sniper's Mark, which doesn't matter. But it's how many how many moves I need on my hotbar for it to socket gems in the way that I want it to. We're optimizing. Then dash overflows and it goes onto the second hotbar, and it's on what I would normally have my dash button be. Hello, can I hit one more level, please? Ideally right now so I could start gem swapping before I run into everybody on the ledge.
Pain brings strength. That's nature for you.
Wisdom.
What's the timer for? Counting how much time has passed. Does that freak you out? A constant reminder that time is ever flowing and we're one step closer to death. I'm gonna go back for that. It's there so that when you're trying to optimize your league start and you're trying to go faster and do it better, you have a frame of reference for what you're doing better. So that you're not just guessing and patting yourself on the back. Truly, the strat was buying Pierce support instead of volley, which Ranger used to just get as their starting gem, and they changed it, and I don't know why, and momentum is terrible. So much better this way. Do we not age? No, you don't age here, but also it really has nothing to do with age. It's immortality. So you're still aging. You just won't die from aging while you're watching the stream. Also, the lore is that if you get into like a car accident while you're watching the stream, you also won't die, apparently. Apparently. So I've heard. From unreliable sources. I say dildos are Fred lived. Anecdotally,
There's no justice in a place like this.
my
Only
timer
reason.
tells me I could have been here a minute ago if everything went perfect. It doesn't feel like anything went slow, so I don't know where the minute went. Honestly, it felt quite fast. I didn't do any weird vendoring. Maybe I didn't dash enough. On a minute worth of dashing. I did go backwards for a few things like that. It's unfortunate that my bow is my 3-link. We would like very much to get a long bow, but I don't think we're gonna get it.
The tail.
Shit, I might not actually.
God hasn't.
You managed.
Orbs of transmutation, we don't have them. Yeah, you can get custom sounds for your loot filter for every single item that drops in the game. Like the notorious Maven Moan filter. Oh, I do. I think I'm supposed to have Sniper's Mark. I also wonder if I should buy. It really depends if I could buy like a chance to bleed. And then put it on puncture. Not that puncture needs chance to bleed, but it's fizz damage. And I think Ranger gets it. I might be thinking of Shadow at this point though. They're all blurring together. And I need to see this area. It is not this way. I second guess and then probably lost 20 seconds. Oh God. Wait, what the fuck? Where am I going? Wait, what? Dead end. This whole right side is a dead end. Okay.
quite sure of yourself, aren't you, Huntress? The Warden enjoys the taste of overcome.
Literally essence of greed. I shouldn't be doing this.
You will know my misery. Come and share it with me. Come.
Stop doing that move, please.
Let me embrace you. Come.
Because I need to go closer to him to make this fight easier. But I don't know. I'm trying to get him to run, but then he does the giant AoE slam, and you don't like
I've
that.
done for you what I would do for any wounded
1540 is good. This is a lot better than yesterday.
For some.
I don't have one scroll of wisdom.
God hasn't.
The war. Stay sharp out there.
I think that's too far forward. Here we go back. Yep. I needed to war banner more.
Wisdom.
As the prey grows more fierce, so must the huntress.
Wisdom. Wisdom.
Help! Help! Help!
Life and death
Word?
live side by side. This is
Dude.
a strange land.
Wish I was a minute faster, but I thought I was a minute, like, we're talking about the 1 minute. I don't know where the 1 minute went. If we're here 1 minute faster, then that's pretty cool. I'm already 11, so I'm a little over leveled, so I don't want to do Fairgraves. I don't know where the fuck this layout is taking me. Like, I guess to the right? I guess as soon as I saw that, I should have logged out, logged back in, go to the waypoint. Because it would have to be left. But I was coping. And there's Fairgraves. This layout sucked. There goes probably another minute. I would say entering Cavern of Wrath sub 20 minute is like, good job. Even considering skipping Fairgraves.
Welcome.
I need a shield, dude.
Farewell.
If you must. Goodbye.
Sniper's mark. Where's my volley? I don't underestimate how good smoke mine is early because there's so many skips that you can only really do with it because it goes further than other movement skills. Please no dead end. "12 years ago?" Gaming. Meeting XL changed a lot too. I still play it. Played it a year or two ago. We may actually do the let Mervil kill us type beat. Because our attack does more damage when we have life flasks. And you can't really sustain life flasks early, and I didn't get the opportunity to get a third one, so it would actually be better to die and respawn here and then have my flask be filled. Oh, I know another really important thing that we missed. Like, worth going back to town. I fucked up. I don't even think I can buy it because I don't have the transmutation orb on pause. Are you able to? You're not able to buy oh, you are. You're never gonna have that many scrolls though. Yeah, this fight speeds up like 20% faster if I have Withering Step. I think I got pretty unlucky just in general with currency drops. Like, I don't have a single scroll of wisdom at this point.
Farewell.
Your love for a man, that's what did this to you, Mervale.
I hate men! I actually am kind of excited that Ranger and Scion both are some of my favorite. Well, I like a lot of the character voices in this game. But Ranger and Scion both got the second half of the game. They got all of their dialogue. Most characters don't have dialogue for the second half of the game because they added 5 acts all at once. So like only Templar and I think maybe Duelist have it. But I laugh about the Ranger dialogue all the time. It's so fucking weird. Men! I talk about it a lot. She changes reality to hate men more. I don't need to do this. Like, it wouldn't be out of character for when Ranger gets to Katava, the final boss fight. Katava rises up and says, "You can't beat me, you're a woman." And then the Ranger says, "You should go climb a mountain." Like, it's really weird when you go to fight Dominus. Every other character, Dominus is pretty chill, and then Ranger goes to fight Dominus and he says, "It's women's purpose to tempt the will of man." And she's like, "Oh, fuck no." You can fight Dominus as other women and he's chill about it. So I'm hoping there's more men. I hope there's more men. Because I don't play through with Scion a lot, but I was playing Scion recently too, and I didn't realize that she says a lot of the same shit, actually. I forget what it was, but there was one line that I was like, damn, I forgot about that. Scion's just like, "All men should die." Why do men speak? Love that for men. I think this might be an Act 10 run. We'll see how it goes post Act 3, but I kind of just want to get a feel for everything. I really need Scrolls of Wisdom and get better. I think I'm gonna path back that way. There's decent odds that we path back that way. We have to check this way for Trial of Ascendancy, and Trial of Ascendancy is almost always on the right. But it's not on the right now. And when it's not on the right, I think it's bottom left. So no, we're not gonna path back that way. Ooh, that's the exit. Ooh, that's cringe. Did I get the waypoint? Did I paranoia get the waypoint like I'm not supposed to? Because in rare cases where you miss trial, you have to go back. But that almost never happens. I did. You do not have to get this waypoint. A lot of times you walk by it to save yourself 0.5 seconds of clicking. But then you're ultimately screwed if you like don't find the trial. Should be right here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Worth if those have movement speed. Oh my goodness. They don't. This is the 1 in a million Giga Cursed layout. Oh god, yeah, 1 in a million. That's fucked. I don't know if I learned anything and if I can avoid that happening again.
Ready, Exile? It is.
Go faster. It's true. But which direction do I go faster? Dude, Einhar is slaying. I never realized how much stuff he actually kills. Oh yeah, Piety is a fucking weirdo. That's another weird line. I don't know. I really liked the Templar voices in part 2 of the campaign. Because you literally kill Templar's god. So he's got to make excuses for him. But he's like still humbled before the god that you kill yourself. It's like some weird mental gymnastics. Love it. It's like when your god fucks up, sometimes you need to put him back on the path. But also in lore, Innocence is not so innocent. He doesn't know. He doesn't know Pepe laugh. She might be doing Hailrake for me. I don't know yet. To get another Quicksilver. I don't think she'd be interested in getting to level 10 for shield charge. But we have the guild and you can just throw shit in guild stash. If someone like plays a character that has shield charge, it's fucking 1 scroll of wisdom to get and put in guild stash. It's like nothing. And if someone does that before like the end of Act 3, then it saves me doing library, which is very reasonable to expect.
Keep your wits up.
Speak. Going.
Hello? Yeah, I thought I missed it by a little bit. Yeah, it seems worth it to give Herald of Agony stuff.
I hate to pluck a pretty flower, even a poisonous one like
Oh, I didn't have a rustic sash this whole time. Should I take the other? Yeah, I should take the other flask node that's there. I'm still not sure if I'm going to use the tincture ascendancy that's new or the blood one. Really need to see the info on the final passive. They still haven't shown it. The fuckers.
Do some good for once in your sorry life, bandit. Feed the worms.
Move speeds if you don't have gems is too good. If you're spending the time in the campaign getting 30% move speed, you are gonna lose time.
There you time so. Keep your wits about you.
And I mean for like an endgame build. My endgame build doesn't care if I have 30% move speed and no gems in my boot. If you're gonna do it during the campaign, then that's a giga waste of time because you're still gonna have to respec your ascendancy later and like do the other quests. You're spending like a lot of time on it. But I keep hearing people say that like, dude, 30% move speed is crazy. Okay. Okay. Fucker. That was super greedy. Honestly, if I threw one flash, they probably all would have died. We won't know how to get it ASAP, but they explained it on the live stream. Oh, they hurt. They hurting me. I don't have any life or anything yet. Dude, let me out. I don't know, more so it's that I think I hear the perspective of wow, 30% move speed from people who have never actually practiced a league start or racing ever.
Not in the world I know.
And don't understand. There's a lot of people always like don't understand the actual opportunity costs of like once you're fast. The same thing as saying like, dude, if you early buy this unique, it will help you go so fast. If you go fast, you're gonna out level any unique item that shows up on the market most of the time. And it will take you extra time to go on to trade and buy it. But then you're already like 5 levels past needing it. So like if you have a 6-hour campaign, yeah, maybe. So like I think the 30% move speed ascendancy thing is a I have a 10-hour campaign opinion, and this will totally help me go faster. Is he fast? I'm about a minute behind being fast. Quite fast. Like if we get up to the boss at 42 minutes, I'd be happy, but we're already at like 41. We have a couple areas to go through. We're probably going to be up there at like 44. But it's still like a very competitive time. I was talking to Ashley last night about how I keep saying my runs are slow, but they are like not that far behind like Giga Zoomer pace. Like a minute or two. It's difficult and it's going well.
2D1G body.
Faster than 95%. I would say more than that based on like Overwatch numbers. That if like you're in Grandmaster, you're the top 1%. I would say at the very least, this is Grandmaster leveling, not top 500 is like the difference. But for PoE numbers, maybe it even is top 500. Because PoE is like heavily top loaded to like 10 people, I would say are like just too fucking fast that I can't touch what they're doing. And then it's everyone else. Like even the qualifiers for ExileCon were like, here are the 4 people that qualify and everyone else is several minutes behind. So I think I need to the long story short of why I started saying this, I think I need to frame it better in that not wow, oh man, this run is so slow. Because if you don't know anything about the game, which is most of my audience, it's very hard to tell what's happening or what's going on. All you have to do is go by my word, and my word is biased to like I'm gonna Grandmaster lobby. When I say that's so bad, I actually mean you'll never do this. Got him. I don't know. The better people get at things, it's normal to like to know what is possible and to be more humble about how you do it yourself. Yeah, this is a good time. Is 5 hours good? I'd say 5 hours is you're starting to be good. You need to put in some work and you could be better. Be an hour better. Yo, where's my fucking... Oh, I know what happened. Dude, that could explain a minute loss. I turned off my Herald of Agony because it is where my fucking, what do you call it? Blood Rage normally is. So every time I press Blood Rage, I was turning my aura off. This Oversoul is not good. See, I'm doing it again. This Oversoul kill. I feel like I'm missing a lot of damage. Oh, I know where I'm missing the damage. See, we're doing a learning run. I know where it is. Number one, boom, I never put Vicious Proj with the guy. And number two, I'm still on shitty flasks. My damage scales off of my flask and I ran out of flasks. Way more damage already. Like instantly. Yeah, like legitimately could have been, I'd say conservatively, 50% faster. Withering! Dude, you're right. Dude, I kind of want to reset the run. The Withering is such a big deal, and I think the Withering is like the difference between this being a really good run. I kind of want to do a really good A10 run. But actually speeding up through, I was gonna do up to Dominus or Act 10 if it's going well. Layout that scammed you out of Fairgraves. I pretty much always skip Fairgraves. To be honest, I don't think he's worth the time investment if you, depending on what level you are. And also, I think, see this dex point feels useless. I don't know, eventually I do need it. But next point we go boom, bam, precise technique, and then I would need precision, which I also forgot to get. I think this point is worth it, because eventually then you got to go down to these poison nodes. The song is... Remembering you skipped him. I usually end up doing Fairgraves after I beat the campaign. I should do it when I go back to Crossroads before the trial. I should also just be like, okay, it's Fairgraves time. No, with this build, it's different per build. Ideally, you do Fairgraves when you have your movement speed capped out and you're zooming, and that's not going to happen until I have shield charge. And if I'm doing a solo run, someone can't give me shield charge. So I shouldn't do it until I have shield charge. Same thing with the trial. Yeah, I'm gonna go again. I think there's a couple things we can do better that are gonna really add up, and I want to see them add up. first 3 acts are the hardest. Like practicing Act 3 is all of the technical stuff, and then after Act 3 your build is like strong enough and the game gets easier and you kind of just do it. But like getting every gem in every socket and every slot and all the things you need to remember up to Act 3 is like the meat and potatoes. Like the second half of the game is like 30 minutes. I don't know, it goes by so quick. It starts being like 15 minutes per act or something. And the first 3 acts out of 10 are an hour.
Swift and silent, you stole the bounty of others. A crow.
I've not seen a wilderness like this before. There'll be some dark days.
And I never got, I'm thinking like really far ahead. I never got Sniper's Mark. So my E being open.
Still breathing, that's a good sign.
Yo, I just realized something else.
I've seen Rhino.
Oops. Yo, let's fucking go. Boost speed boots. We're on a caster. We are on a caster loot filter for that run. That was a good run. That was an actually good run on a caster loot filter, showing me all the fucking goat's horns. I was wondering why, like, I got somewhere in Act 2 and I was like, wow, I still don't have a rustic sash. I don't know why that is. Usually one would drop. Actually, is armor better to wear in Roa area over evasion?
Chance.
Seems like it would be.
The worms will have to wait a bit longer for this meal.
Yo, I have 10% movement speed. Who can stop me?
Chance.
I have the ability to see rustic shashes that drop I'm going to take the risk here that I'm not turning around. Usually when you see that ledge, you go, oh, this is the long way. There's like one layout where it's not true. And this was it. Dude, he's fucking gaming. Ow. I didn't hit level 4. He's not gaming.
Farewell.
Shit, I can't equip any of that. Awkward. I thought that was my burning arrow. I don't know where my burning arrow is.
Pain brings strength.
Yo, that's a lot of oh my god, the run. Not even a realistic run. None of this shit's gonna happen.
3G armor.
I already have 3G armor. Unless it was like gloves or something, that would have been nice. Because then we could take off our actual armor and move a little faster. Playlist, it's a Spotify radio, I have no idea. That bow was sick.
Wisdom. Rustic Sash.
But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with these runs. I've been doing them mostly this league. I never really practiced League Start before, but it's a very rewarding test of all of the knowledge you have to put together in situations to try and make the best out of it. It's kind of neat to try and optimize. It's just like a lot of bullshit information. Like unrivaled knowledge equals gooder at the game. Did I League Start last league? Rage Vortex. Should have been, yeah. Did I like it? I'm kind of one of the sick fucks that actually likes Rage Vortex, despite all of its flaws. But I kind of got exhausted. I was actually pressing 13 active skill buttons, which again, I kind of like. But I don't think it's as good as it used to be. And it's hard to put into words why. That when Rage Vortex came out, it was like the highest DPS melee thing you could possibly do. And I remember playing it and kind of being able to better put my finger on and explain it. That it just feels like since then, better options have shown up. that kind of do the same thing with a lot less effort, and it's quite a lot of effort, but I like builds that have effort.
There's no justice in a place like this. Only misery.
Better? I'd say equivalent in power. Like, why not Bone Shatter? I'd say Rage Vortex is only a little bit better than Bone Shatter, but Bone Shatter has been optimized so much and it's so much simpler that the difference between Rage Vortex and it is like very narrow. Forgetting what I have to buy again. Hold on, give me. I don't think it's anything. I think I was just gonna like just leave. Yeah, the answer is just leave. You can leave. Too fancy weed store. We're out. Especially with the bow that we have. We're getting a shrine in every area. I need to be... I don't know what I could do to do this, but I was gonna say I need to be more conscious of the flasks that I'm getting because we need to transition into poisonous concoction and we want big flasks. But like, I don't control that. No flask has dropped. Right? Like, I didn't... Like, a flask didn't... Oh, I don't need that. Normally we would. I didn't like walk by a heavy flask, right? Related to the loot filter? No, every one of these should be showing me flasks. I think that it hides lower level flasks, and I maybe don't want it to do that. Oh, this is a great time. That's a great prism. We love it. Love to see it.
Quite sure of yourself, aren't you, Huntress?
I never...
Your frightened heart echoes from these stones. Let me embrace you.
Please no kill me.
Come.
you what I would do for anyone.
All I can do is get wisdom scrolls, because wisdom scrolls buy bigger life flasks.
3 armor.
So I think planning ahead to get some might save me a lot of struggle later, because I'm still on 2 small flasks. EXP was also really good to, oh god, just get here and already be level 10. How come Ranger doesn't comment about Brutus being a man? I miss, what does she say?
Side by side. This is a strange land.
I don't think he counts because he was made by Piety, who is a woman. Okay, so in this case, no, dude, we're still level 11, almost 12. By the time we get to the caverns, we're gonna be 12, which is like totally fine to fight Mervil on. That I'm skipping again. We're here early. We're here at really good pace, but I still say skip Fairgraves.
Merv, if you must take... Goodbye.
Still alive, are we?
Oh fuck, I fucked up. I fucked up. He's fucking it up. But I didn't fuck up because I remembered. I'm gonna need... Dude, I need those life flasks though. I wonder, what is the argument for not going poisonous concoction in this situation where I don't have good life flasks, but I have a good bow for Act 1? Like, this bow is juiced. And like, do poisonous concoction after Mervil. Dude, let's go, dude. Too fast. I think I use bow on Mervil, because then I also get to use puncture and my bow is good. We'll see how it does. And if it's doing really bad, we'll teleport to town and buy potions and swap. Isn't ward loop going to be really easy? No, because ward loop is based on percentage of minions' health, not them dying. Something like that. There's a reason why it doesn't work. I just don't know the particulars because I play real builds. I'm gonna answer the question right now. Based on the damage we saw, what would be better?
Take care.
I think Poisonous Concoction wins. Yeah, I think it does. And we only have the one flask. Oh, I could have got another one if I sold the trans. I didn't see that I had one. I'm dead. That's good. Refilled our flasks. Thank you, Merville. Yeah, I don't like that fight. We could have been better prepared. We kept running, like, we need a second flask that is at least a little bit better than the starting flask, and it would probably be good. 20-minute Merville, though, like, is really good time. So, still happy. But I know how to improve it. There we go. With the asterisk that we didn't do Fairgraves, but still 20-minute Merville death is great. Great.
Return if you...
And actually, if I am doing Poisonous Concoction, I don't think you can justify having 2 Quicksilver flasks. So Den is useless, and I was gonna have Ashley get me a Quicksilver from Hellrake. I wouldn't equip it. My whole fucking thing needs to be health potions. Are you able to buy a large flask before Act 1 finishes? Yes. You're able to buy up to greater, but they're like 4 wisdoms each. Ranger calls him a good man. Shit, that's true. I never thought about it.
Go hand in hand.
Of all the people she could call a good man, it's Fairgraves who tricks and betrays her. It is lore breaking. Yo, I really wonder, I mean, I could say this for a ton of gems, but I really wonder what Static Shock's alt quality is. I still think there's some hidden tech with Static Shock on Chieftain using the Ancestral Tukuhama or whatever the fuck, where you summon a copy of yourself to do your strike. Because you can have 4 active Static Shocks at one time because they kind of linger in place for some reason. So I think the single target on that could probably go nuts. So if there's like a Static Shock that in any way looks even remotely better, I will continue to think that's a good idea and not play it. And not try it. I think the ball lightning they showed today on Twitter, on X, that's probably bait. There's no way they give those good values. That thing is going to do like 1 to 2 damage at level 20. There's no possible way they just allow that to exist. It's going to be like max 2 orbs, 1 to 2 damage. If it's even if it were the same damage as the current Orb of Storms or Ball Lightning, it's the most broken skill in the whole game. If it's 1/5 that value, okay, maybe that's reasonable. So it's gonna be like an 1/8. Build is this gonna be Viper Strike Pathfinder is the play, but I'm probably gonna Poisonous Concoction to like level 70 until I get like Wasp Nest, or I don't know when the transition point is, which is why I kind of want to do a full Act 10 run. This might be an Act 10 run. Oh, I'm the Clown Life. Oh, Clown Life. You know about Clown Life. What you saying? What? Oh, it's Clown Life. Ooh, where the clowns at? Hey. Yo, you wanna know the greatest speedrun tech that's being added in the next version? Is you can split your currency while you're selling to a vendor. It's actually goated on the sauce. Just like you can with the trade, splitting currency. Right there, I probably would have sold some currency and got orb wisdoms, but I didn't, because why would I do that when I would have to close the trade window 3 times? It's a cool drop. Where are these clowns at? What? I think at this point, I should switch to melee filter. I'll do it like when I get to Val Oversoul, so there's a ton of time for me to press it. Because it's not that important. Yo, they're ghosted! Also, if Sentinel's anything to go by, the loot drops from the new League mechanic when you give all the like blessings onto guys in the map is going to be insane. Also, what I haven't really seen anyone talk about is that the different color blessings signal different things, and one of them is fucking broken. The yellow... Okay. The yellow primal whatever harvest juice, the yellow harvest juice that goes on monsters, makes them drop currency. And then the other ones increase rarity. So if you get like 3 on 1, you're really juicing currency drops. Now, what is this song? I don't like this song. What's going on with this guy? There was no talking. No talking. But still, as well as being Poison Viper Strike Pathfinder, the original idea was to have Poison Prolif and Melee Splash, and then summon the Phantasms from the Curse on the new Ascendancy, so that you overlap bosses and like poison them a billion times and Prolif back to the boss and all that shit. I'm still undecided if that's actually the route or just doing the tinctures. These tinctures seem really good. And I'm a Pathfinder and Flask Effect and all that. It seems like the easier answer, but I think the other one's stronger. But it has a lot more like unknowns to is it actually stronger. I thought they fight for you. You should totally watch the reveal again where they deliberately say these are not your allies, and then you should read the description of it where it says these aren't your allies, and they are specifically designed for on-kill effects because you kill them because they're not your allies. Just minor points.
3 Gianna.
Or are they? But can you headshot them, chat?
What?
Actually, we talk to you because you give me that, and then we buy. We don't need Poacher's Mark this run. We need. I'm fucking blind.
Go with the spirit.
You have a
What do you
shield?
want? Return if you must.
What am I gonna switch to Viper Strike? I have no idea. Level 70? Is my current bot based on that's when you can equip Wasp Nest.
The king of rats.
Yeah, Poison Concoction just saves you from having to think or do anything.
Hello.
It's kind of wild. Bruh. Slow down. Can't wait for Righteous Fire of Death. I can't wait for all the Righteous Fire people to play a build that clicks on monsters. I need to take life nodes.
I hate to pluck a pretty flower, even a poisonous one like you.
Peaconk Occultist? Peaconk Occultist used to be the #1 meta build. I don't think it sounds that bad. Sentinel League, it was Peaconk Occultist or Pathfinder was like the shit. The general consensus being that if you want better clear, you play Occultist because Profane Bloom is crazy. But I wouldn't do that this league because, like, fucking, I don't know, just get the charms that give you Profane Bloom, right? I mean, how rare could those be? Because that's really like one of the only things that Occultist gets that Pathfinder wasn't getting. But if you really like the theming of Occultist, then its benefit is map clear.
and you're sorry like
Feed the
that.
worms.
Feed the worms.
You tell him, sister boss.
There you shine.
Continually excited. This league, I always have like a muted excitement of like I'm not gonna do anything else other than like plan builds. If you know what I mean. I can't be 100. Like I'm already gonna become a degen once it comes out. I can't be a degen before it comes out. By the way, also I'm streaming an Act 10 run. What's up? Ooh, not again. Why did I do this? I believed I could do it quicker. I still lived. But I also believed I would have done that quicker. Yo, give me that. I tried to get that like twice, right? Grandpa APM. It was more about identifying where it is. I was looking at everything like, wait, that's not 300. That's not 300. Where is it? And she should really just smoke mine around that.
This shouldn't be happening. Not in the world I know.
A woman made a mistake? Impossible.
Ready, exile? It is time to hunt.
I mean, every character in PoE has something to learn. The duelist says, oh, maybe there's more to life than prize or perish. You know, he like has like a coming of like, oh, you know, maybe I shouldn't just like be dueling people to death for a living. Shadow's kind of like, oh, you know, maybe like assassinating people wasn't so bad. And then Ranger's like, maybe men are okay. I don't think Templar learns anything. Well, I think Fairgraves is what changes her mind. Based on everything. Like. Somehow, it's Fairgraves. What the fuck is this northern forest, by the way? It wasn't even like a weird layout, but it was huge. Exceptionally long. We are like 3 minutes faster than the other run, I think. Where we talked about the things we could improve. I think we did it. Because didn't we enter here at... Yeah, we were at 40 minutes, like, at this point. We also got move speed boots. Our early game RNG was really good. We got move speed boots off of Hillock.
3 Gianna.
Bannon's saying what? And Bannon's a good guy. You fucked up.
Looks like this
You
land and I
killed God. Guess I'll help you. I don't know what else to do. Guess you're the new god. Favorite NPC? Niles in Heist, who is a conspiracy theorist denialer that doesn't believe Katava was ever reborn at all. Like, oh, do you hear about the guy who killed Katava? Fake news. Katava's still sleeping. That couldn't possibly have happened. What did I say I was gonna do it over? Oh, change my loot filter. I'm also really excited this league is earlier in the day. I can just like game. Normally it's like wait a couple of hours, and those are the worst hours of my life. Can't think of anything worse. Oh, you know what I don't know for an Act 10 run? Is how to manage my projectile count versus AoE size on Poisonous Concoction. You want an odd number of projectiles, and there's projectiles on the tree now. So you want volley, and you want greater multiple projectiles, and you want to take projectiles on the tree, but also you don't want to have an even amount. So I would just need to like look at that, I guess. Oh, it's not that complicated. When you know, you know. The overlap. The overlap is why the skill is fucked up. With like 30% increased AoE, which is not a lot, you can have like 9 overlaps.
You have return if you must.
I thought while we lived.
Quite a Ster.
But yeah, when you get a even number of projectiles, then it like makes a hole right in the middle where you throw it. It's weird. It like splits them up side by side. Ooh, green, 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 green. This run is too lucky. I don't fucking like it. This is getting my hopes up. I'm gonna compare everything to this when we league start. This is honestly fucked.
Ready, exile? It is time to hunt.
Fuck you, Einhar. I gotta go. But yeah, like right now, lesser multiple projectiles is 3 projectiles, right? So I think right now, lesser multiple would fuck up my DPS. Unless I had the +1 on the tree. And then greater multiple would be better, but you don't get that to like level 30, but it also is worse if I have that on the tree. Hit for Riefling Flask. I know everything. I'm a loser. Do you know that blocking 100% of an attack counts as being hit for Windwalker? That's fucked up. I still have a puncture somewhere. But it kind of works the other way in your favor if you're armor. Then it's the if you block an attack, it counts as mitigating physical damage for what's it called? The energy shield, right left side of the tree thing. And then you're like, cool, this dude, another fucking 4-link head. I was like perma stunned. Oh, it's better that we spawn here. And also, I was thinking it might be the other way. It's not. Also, I really think that if someone were able to give me shield charge, I'd be like, I'd be so far ahead.
You are beatific because you answer to no one.
So at least leaguestart has
And
that.
that's why no one will miss you.
Dude, I can't move. What keeps happening to me on this build is that this fight is like torture. Like normally it doesn't really matter too much, but I think I need to actually keep an eye out for topaz rings.
This is how the real world is.
Like every spark stuns me. That's not good. It's not a good look.
Your ego will kill you, Huntress. This is how the real world is.
This sucks. I'm out of potions.
Enough.
Oh yeah, dude. I've got one ring. That's a prioritized topaz ring on this character. Type beat.
Watch yourself.
Ironheart, let's go. I'll bring you with me this time. Oh, sorry, Ironheart. I gotta go in the sewer. The real world? Well, someone's got to tell the ranger. She'll never learn. Yeah. Also, yeah, I think I'm a Grace gamer. Another 4-link for me. It's honestly making sense because whenever I would do Marauder runs with this melee loot filter, it's not a loot filter thing. It's a this game thing. I'm always dropping green 4-links and being upset about it on Marauder. Like, dude, I need red sockets. I need red sockets. Where are the red sockets? And now I'm like, cool, no red sockets. Love this. Sewage maxing. I need to EXP a little bit more. I might spend some time on docks. I hate this place. I have no idea where to go. And it baits you. I don't think it could possibly be upright. And yet I'm walking that way. That I like feel like it is. But I doubt my emotions, and I was right. This song has, that's fake. That's fake news.
An emperor.
General, be well.
Bring me back something nicer.
Watch yourself.
No, I don't give you shit for that.
Bye.
Wah, 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 wah. What if I was an emperor? What if? What if? Then it would be gamer gulag 24/7. Recoup nodes on tree? Once or twice. They're pretty good. Kind of depends. There's that one jewel too, isn't there? Where I forget what it's called, but it's very, very good. That one jewel, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. I think Blood Notch might be it. If I could fit it into a build, sure. It's awkward to seek out unless you're like prioritized as a main defense with the one jewel. I think Blood Notch is an amulet. I swear there's a jewel that's really busted with it. But like, I kind of don't like where a lot of defense is in this game right now, is that you need a very specific plan for defense. It's not just like get evasion anymore. It's more like, oh, so you're doing recoups. You need this unique and this unique, and you need this, and here's the setup. And like, it's the same setup and it's always the same. Like, oh, so you're going like max resist. Okay, so eternal damnation, right? There's like very specific defense enablers. So if you're on the what do you think about recoup? I think you need exactly the correct recoup things, and I forget what they are.
We read through Giallo.
Ooh, 2 stone.
Iron ring.
Or if you have ES and life. Then it's good for mitigating the damage you take to EA, so you recover his life if you take ES and life damage at the same time, and that's also a pretty rare setup. Block recovery jewel? Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. But yeah, I think that kind of points to what I'm saying too, is that you use the jewel and then you need the amulet and then you get the life recoup. I play Ultimatum? Yeah. Ultimatum? Yeah, I met him. And by met him, I mean I never fought the Trial Master one time. Yo, I'm so bad at docks. Where is the thing I'm looking for? I said I was going to EXP here a little bit longer. I didn't mean full clear. It's not bad to full clear docks. If you're talking about 7 years ago, if your up-to-date PoE information is from, you know, a decade,
What is it?
she doesn't have sell options. What the fuck? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Booba, booba. That's too much mana! Dude, I'm gonna keep my juiced up Herald of Agony then. What I'm gonna start leveling Grace.
I've never felt further from what I know.
How golden PoE is gonna go? I think they were talking about gold being more vendor oriented, and they want you visiting vendors more often. And then they showed some of the shittiest vendors in the game that offered absolute trash magic items for nothing and no value. But then this league, they showed some vendors that sell like fucking corpses and tinctures and all this really cool stuff. And I'm like, okay, I would use gold for that. But if it really is just a vendor that sells a blue magic armor with 15% fire res, then I don't think anyone is going to ever consider gold. And they even said gold wasn't meant to be an endgame currency. It's just like while you're leveling to help fill out things. Yo, can I hit the Skippy? Woo! This is the run.
You what is the cockroach? I like that. Leave me, not a cockroach.
Pause. I fucked up. After you save Clarissa, or Clarissa's boyfriend dies or whatever, then you buy Plague Bearer.
Watch yourself.
Which is very important. There's my Herald of Agony.
God gave this world to man.
Can't hear you. He said, what? Me. I don't think this build really needs alts. Did he just say on the burger spree? I could go on a burger spree. I haven't had a burger in a while because I've been like, oh, well, I'm gouted. I shouldn't eat a burger. I should eat a burger every day for the rest of my life. Who's gonna stop me? The burger police? Gout, I assume? No one's ever died of gout. But there have been people who have died from lack of cheeseburger.
Piety is so much to answer for.
Only a lot of kings? That's not why they died. They got fucking beheaded, dude. It wasn't the gout. I'm an analyst. Yeah, at this point of the campaign, not having shield charge is like the most painful part of the build. And it started to slow down, and it's because I'm fucking smoke mining. Spending a lot of time walking, and I don't have the second Quicksilver. And I just pictured Colossal Life Flask as someone coming out of like Burger King with the super size, slurping. Like, dude, you don't need all that. But I do on Poisonous Concoction. I literally need all of that. It's my build.
I have pursued a greater existence for us. What have you ever done but serve yourself?
I hate you, Piety. Dude! Sometimes you get teleport piety. You know?
You betray your species, Huntress.
This damage is bad. I think I'm supposed to have lesser multiple projectiles.
Slaughter's hope.
This damage is not good.
Damn you!
There is
Piety's on. Stay out of the shadows.
See you.
I think I'm gonna do library. Then we can get the actual comparison of how fast I should be, and then chat will go, oh. Worst build I've played was 10 divine investment for the leagues, for the, not the league start, but for the like leveling build. Scion, Shield Crush. Could barely do the campaign with like all hand it down gear and like a ton of jewels to put into the Scion sockets and all that shit. It was absolutely awful. I was buying off trade like the #1 shield of like max armor for my level at all the different breakpoints. Terrible.
Wet.
Really isn't so much a build. I believe that the build itself, if I leveled it, was good, but I was like, oh, I can just like throw a whole bunch of money into early Scion leveling and like level with the skill I want to use and it'll be fine, and it was miserable. Dude, is it not this direction? I never do. Is it to the left? You really gonna make me, you're gonna make me full clear library? What? Did I miss it? Am I blind? Was I reading chat? Should be it. Pause. I'm pause. Unrealistic. Fake news. I hate library. It has all these fucking freezing pulse enemies that just freeze you. It has all these books. It has a fetch quest. It has Syosa. It was like a bugged vendor where you have to have everything in your inventory instead of your stash. I have a faster attack somewhere.
Go with care, friend.
Yes?
If you buy Blink now, I don't have the int for it. Wait, I could buy it from Syosa. And he doesn't level it.
It's so. Remember.
Remember. I got so used to the buttons for, you know, the other thing I was doing. I don't have my walk button anymore. True.
Why do we insist on building mountains? Why not just go and climb them?
It was a little bit slow now. I started to like forget how this build works, and I think the no shield charge is like to blame for all the lost time, because I don't think anything went particularly wrong. But I know that on Marauder, when I'm leap slamming through here, or you already have shield charge or leap slam on a Templar, like this all just goes so much faster. I know we got lost on docks, but I'd want to be like 10 minutes faster than this. Whoops. Oh shit, did I fuck it up on my stream? I did. Because I've done a 106 Dominus kill on Marauder, and Marauder start is really slow. But it picks up. And that one might have even included lab. I really don't remember. A lot of my, like, Piety's fight was awful. I need to, like, check and see what my gem links are supposed to be, because I think I might have had to do lesser multiple projectiles or something like that. And I don't know if there's like a secondary damage ability I should have at this point. But yeah, definitely a crusty Act 3. And even despite that, I'm under leveled at 28. Just like a good level to be, but not when it took this long. And again, it's still like Grandmaster slow, not actual slow. I'll be feeling pretty good if we're doing like hour 15 Dominus on League Start, especially if I get distracted by League mechanics. I think the lack of a Topaz ring probably lost me like 5 minutes. For real. Didn't I just get one? I just sold it. Something's wrong. Especially like I actually got a 4-link.
Yes?
I figured it out. Chad, I figured it out. My poisonous concoction is linked to Mirage Archer. Figured it out, chap. Did that, was a 3-link. We had 2 4-links and we got them super early.
While we live, we are blessed.
Oh my god, I'm about to melt.
Submit, heretic!
Maybe not melt, but it is a lot better than it was. Maybe I could also have upgraded flasks. Oh, I have some that are the wrong level.
Have you ever seen the true face of God, Exile?
I still think I'm missing something.
Die!
Brother. Missing a Topaz ring.
The touch of God!
Missing a Topaz ring. I swear I fucking had one.
Shrink not from God! Die in awe!
I want to see the damage without lesser multiple.
What is it? Be careful.
But I don't know what I'd put in because... whatchamacallit? Void manipulation is not great. Because you're still doing a lot of elemental damage in the axe.
Hello?
Could be deadly ailments.
Goodbye.
The light of divinity! Nightmare prevails!
I think that is better. I just can't like actually attack him because I have no lightning resist. And he's blasting.
Die in awe! The touch of God!
And I should have despair.
This world is
I don't know if I can
illusion,
get despair.
exile.
Let's see, like against a bigger target like him. Yeah, something's really wrong. I'm just gonna need to like end the run here and look into it. What I was supposed to do. Yeah, despair's a blue socket. I'm not sure if I can get it at this point.
Regret our mistakes. Some of us don't. Try not to take it personally.
Ta-ta, not a cockroach.
Cities are a blight upon nature, and San was the foulest of them all.
It's maybe a case of I should do lab before Dominus, and then it's gonna be hard to kill Azaro, like if my damage is that bad, but lab before Azaro and get the extra poison damage with her as soon as possible. Because then you probably are really strong after that. But I was already so slow without shield charge that I felt like doing lab first would feel kind of bad. You know what I think it is? Here's another take. I think that I got Plague Bearer later than I was supposed to. And I should be using that. Plague Bearer has 20% increased max. Level am I? 28. Which is also a good argument for doing lab. I think my Plague Bearer was underleveled is what I'm saying, and then I didn't have the benefit.
This land. Go where you are needed.
Ready, exile? It is time.
Yeah, if we were moving this fast the whole time, what a day to be alive. We can still put momentum in it and go even faster.
An emperor.
But even if I did the things... Oh yeah, I didn't do Crossroads. I was remembering to remember to do Imperial Garden. Despair, Wither Totem. Again, do I get Despair? I mean, I did... I'm not going to do Library on League Start, though. So, I could do that right now. But I don't think the Wither Totem is that big of a deal because we're using Withering Step when we fight bosses, so we're still getting Withers in. Smoke mine till Act 6. I'm literally not smoke mining right now.
Ready, exile?
On League Start. On League Start, I'm gonna get someone to give me Shield Charge at level 10, and then I'm gonna Shield Charge Frostblink at level 10. I need to make sure my... 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 I need to make sure Accuracy is 850. Yeah, dude, man, I want to fight Dominus again. Well, let's go fight Azara. That's basically Dominus again.
You stand before the gates of the Lord's labyrinth. Within these walls, the Lady of Ascend with precision.
And then once we get this Ascendancy, we go really, really, really hard. Then we could remove with Ring Step from my gems as well.
The weary traveler draws close to the end of when one defiles the effigy, one defiles the emperor.
I should get Ancestral Totems from Syosa. There's so much to remember.
Enjoy the reprisal. By the goddess, what ambition! You are not an emperor if none will kneel before you.
It seems worse. By a lot. Yeah, okay. I was seeing if getting the Plague Bearer value higher is more important than throwing 400 projectiles. It's didn't really do either of the things I thought it was gonna do. No! Oh, frick. Ah, shit. Infinite distance away. A poison chance?
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. To
I need that
entertain
node.
doubt is to dance with death.
I've seen people get. Or you could just run chance to poison support. I don't think I need it.
An emperor is only as efficient as those.
Because Ranger is like projectile damage, so most of my damage probably isn't even poison.
Are you a martyr?
But Plague Bearer is definitely not easy to get stacked right now.
My goddess, what ambition! Only one of your lessons was completed, Ascendant.
It's that way, it's always that way. Help, I'm burning! I don't have enough health potions for this! I'm burning! I think my the fact that I'm a little bit behind on level and was 28 coming in here was part of it. And a -1 skill point because we still didn't do Fairgraves. But yeah, I'm learning. I'm getting it. Certainly the mid game where I just don't understand what the build does next. The early game was what I was worried about the most for today. And our Act 1 was really good.
Forget your freedom. Claim your inheritance.
Die.
The trap of tyranny is inescapable. Before your emperor.
I want to see how things go after Ascendancy and like how strong we feel, and then I think I might be done with the run.
Worthy. Receive our blessings, embrace our gifts, and rise. There are veterans and virtues. This is the ending that we all.
He just keeps talking. Just want to use the regrets and see what my tree, like where I actually want it. It's probably worth a 10% for poison as well, and we'll use it later. It's not like a wasted point. Also no malevolence. Maybe I don't use grace right away. I get the topaz ring. I don't die to spells. It's like the only thing actually killing me is lightning damage. Get malevolence.
Watch yourself.
Or like haste. A damage aura. All this shit requires too much int. I think next level we would have it. Consumer haste angle.
What do you need now? Go where you are needed.
A lake drained, a million creatures lost, just so San can keep its privies flowing.
Chance.
You've given me so much. What can I do for you, Red Class?
Yeah, I think we're gonna destroy Vol. I think it's game on that we corrected a lot of the shit. And we're a lot faster. Hey, Ster is the way to go. I feel so slow. I was feeling so slow in general. And see, like, his slam didn't kill me. I don't need grace yet. Okay, we are not destroying Vol. I'm gonna watch some stuff. I'm gonna see where I should be at and what I should be doing differently. I think the run's over. I also wonder if I could switch to Viper Strike at this point. I think that just might make it harder on me. There's already so much you need to do around this stage of the game. Along with, like, also trying to find 2 well-rolled claws. Over. Yeah, we're like 15 minutes behind at this point from all the random shit we just did. All right, it's over. Thanks for watching, guys. League start is December 8th, early in the day. So 6 days. I'm gonna try and figure this out. Hopefully they said on Monday that they were going to start showing the new gems in groups. So hopefully boarding group 1, veterans and veterans and pregnant women. Hopefully that is a strong grouping. There's a lot of gems I want to see because I could still be dissuaded out of doing this build for sure. Go die in a burger. I'm about to go eat an ice cream burger. Bye bye.